Leiter served as the director of the National Counterterrorism Center under both Presidents Bush and Obama. He is now the executive vice president of Leidos, working with the federal government on national security matters. Michael, good morning to you. The video we're seeing coming out of that airport, the surveillance video, is both horrifying and extraordinary. Based on what you're seeing, based on the coordination, based on the target, do you agree with the others who are leaning toward ISIS in this matter?
Absolutely, Matt. I think this has all the hallmarks of ISIS. It was sophisticated, it was targeting the airport, and it was targeting Western civilians. And I think for all those reasons, it's very unlikely to be one of the Kurdish terrorist groups which really focus on Turkish targets, Turkish security organizations. This will turn out to be ISIS.
Michael, what about the timing here? Turkey has been criticized even by the U.S. for not doing more to keep Syrian fighters from going in and out of Syria. ISIS fighters. So the timing here at the end of Ramadan, a very busy time. Why do you believe they would strike now?
Well, ISIS has been pushing for attacks during Ramadan, and it's also under some pressure in Syria, which makes it slightly more likely that they will attack on the outside. Turkey has been a very tough ally in this fight against ISIS. Really, up until last July, they weren't doing as much as the U.S. would like to stop people from getting into Syria and Iraq. Beginning in July, though, they really turned that around and are now conducting airstrikes and artillery. And I think for all those reasons, the accessibility, their alignment with the West, Turkey, Istanbul, tourists are absolutely a prime target for ISIS now, and as Richard said, still in the coming days.
Well, let's talk about the specific target. This is an airport. It strikes at the heart of transit and tourism. And in Europe and other capitals, they have done this expanding of a perimeter at these airports. Different, by the way, than what we do in this country. They stop people before they even enter any airport facility, check baggage, and sometimes check tickets. But these terrorists know that there are still gathering points, and they strike at those soft targets.
Well, you've got it exactly right, Matt. The fact is that moving security away from the planes is a good thing. We have to have security for the cargo and for the bags and for the people getting on the planes. But as you push that security perimeter out, it's not as though the terrorist threat goes away. It simply adjusts to those other checkpoints. And I think the Turks in this case were pushing that perimeter out, but still not beyond the airport line. And that meant that ISIS knew they could get to that area and still target Westerners. So I think in the U.S. what we will likely see, even over this holiday weekend, is a greater move to push that security perimeter out. But people still have to recognize at those choke points, there are real security vulnerabilities.
Michael Leiter, always appreciate your perspective, Michael. Thank you very much.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.